For this episode of Brewtal Battle Beer Break, we're going to be trying an IPA. Everyone who listens to the Brewtal Battle podcast knows I'm a big fan of IPAs. Love those IPAs. So the one we have today is Cruiser IPA, and that is by East Coast Beer Company. Where's East Coast Beer Company out of here? Rochester, New York, actually. And actually, I want to show you. They got a pretty cool cap. It's been a while since I've seen a cap kind of like that. Everybody's got their own spin, though. Anyway, let's give this a shot, see if it's what I'm typically looking for, which I'm not all that big on the maltier IPAs, so I'm hoping it's a little more on the citrusy side, but I'll figure that out, and then pour a little more in. And then I'll read the descriptor on the back and see if maybe that has any flavor notes. As you can see, the coloration, it's orange. It's like a dark orange, maybe a little brownish tinge to the orange. But it's got a pretty present head on it, as you can tell. Smells a little bit more on the malty side, honestly. I do get some hop presence in there. But there's a little bit of kind of like a hay note in the nose that I'm typically not a huge fan of. Malts are very present. I do get a little orange peel in the scent there. That's the hop I am perceiving, so... Okay, kind of decent. Man, that's malty. Really malty. Kind of not all that great with the bitterness. The bitterness is kind of just like rind. There's no real like citrus fruit flavor to it. It's mainly just like citrus rind. Yeah. Real malty and really not a whole lot else going on. This is not my type of IPA. And it's not really well-rounded either. It's got a little bit of that skunky kind of hop characteristic to it, but typically it's well balanced out. Those skunky hop characteristics with like a nice citrusy note. But this doesn't have that to balance it out. It's just got some malt after that kind of does taste hay-like. I'm not a big fan of this. I'm going to be honest, I might dump it when I am done with this. I do dump beers from time to time. Anyway, Cruiser IPA by East Coast Beer Company. I'm not even going to read what's on the back because it's not really worth it. So anyway, thanks for joining me, and avoid this beer.